Hey everyone, how's it going? Hope you're all doing well. Hope you had a good weekend. Markets just opened and I've posted my watch list. That's all I'm watching at the moment. So let's do this. Good luck everyone. It is Monday, so I'm gonna be a bit careful. I'm gonna wait as usual 10 minutes for Mondays, 10 minutes after the open, so everything settles down. Seems like SGOC has been halted. Yep, it's been halted from 17s to 18s. Sorry, 20s almost. 17 to 20s in a minute. So hence that halt. So space is washing a little bit, going down. I'll keep an eye on this. Interesting. Just gonna be a bit careful, guys, because today, being Monday, it's gonna be slightly choppier than normal of the open. So that's why I'm giving it like 10 minutes. And also TPST is about to, I believe, is halted. Yep, TPST, guys. Okay, so watching space, still going without a pullback. Yeah, that's just a bit too much. It's just too fast, too early. So I was looking for a short actually, if it did stay under 50s for a while, but it's just gone too far away now. I'll be a bit careful shorting it again. Having a short idea was a bit earlier, so now that it's done this move, I would expect it to bounce a little bit before continuing. So space unfortunately might have gone from us. We've got NEGG, daily looks good, breaking the recent previous 2 days lows. NEGG looks good, guys, but remember NEGG has quite a lot of is quite rangy, quite spready as well. So just if you were gonna trade it, adjust your position sizing according to the stock, because this one will have like 50 cents spread, sometimes 60 cents. So just gotta be very extremely careful. I'm also watching SPI, guys. SPI, I feel like there is a nice short here, still early. 14:35, 5 minutes into the open. It would have been nicer if it was a little bit later on, but SPI, I'm watching this level here, guys. 435 30s, 25s, 435 30s, stuff 50s, 25s. I'm watching SPI. So for a possible short, basically, I just needed to see. I mean, as long as it doesn't take out this high, this wick here, and even like 435 50s, that's my level there. If it starts to actually show sign of weakness at that level or before it, then I'll trade short. So possible short on SPI. I'm watching SPI very, very closely. Right, so it's going there, 435 50s. It's going for that. MD's gone down. What's up? Wow, everything else is falling, but SPI is going. Strange. Tesla is relatively strong. That's probably what's pulling it up. Still watching SPI. It's breaking the recent high. Yes, it is. So I'm gonna wait on it as well, guys. Just gonna wait on it. It's just gone too far up. Yeah, I just need to wait for a clear direction on this now. It could be slight chop. Right, MTSL, huge gap today. It's rejected off of 9s, 890s. Could be it. Right, so I'm watching MTSL. If it does get back to 840s and 850s, guys. MTSL 840s to 850s for a possible short. If it does get back there, I'll put an alert just in case. Alright, so SPI is showing a sign of rejection. We've got SPI showing a little bit of rejection. That hammer candle is a sign of rejection there for 3581, but it doesn't have to follow through. So we're watching. The reason why I'm looking for shorts on this is these 2 days of parabolic moves. We're expecting a slight, so under that candle is a good short, guys. Under that candle, I'm trying to get some. If it does bounce a little bit higher, be nicer. Yeah. I just couldn't take it, guys. So basically my short idea was just under that. By the time I explained it, it just went. It's late night for that idea. It's late. So for that short, the entry would have been 435 60s, and then you would at least bring your stop down to 435 70s with a 10-cent stop, and then you just let it work out. But as it is now, that trade is gone, guys. So yeah, we missed that trade. These huge gappers, it's going to be really tough to trade. It's going to be really tough to trade, guys. So be careful with them if you're going to trade. Adjust your position size and take very small risk on these. But our SPI just messed us up. Typical of SPI. So the entry was under that hammer candle here. I've had some levels here, not there, but just about 44.3570s. Yeah, it's a really nice rejection of those levels. So actually the level was around this area here, from a daily level, 75s. You can clearly see that it's just tried to break that, completely rejects off of it, and by the time I was explaining the trade, I just couldn't take it myself, but it was under that alert was under the 44.3560s, and your first partial is already taken. If not, then now you could take it just now. So the first partial would have been right now. Yeah, that would have been good trade. So basically the idea was to trade the rejection under that candle. That was your short there, and then your first partial would have been somewhere here. We were talking about that. So now obviously your stop would have been to break even. It would go down to break even, your stop right here. Yep, there you go. I want to see how it reacts coming back to these levels, 4, 3, 5, 40s and 50s. If it starts to hold, there might be another chance to short it as well. As you might figure out, you might have realized this, I'm kind of short biased on SPI today. I'm quite short biased on it. Right, still waiting on SPI, guys. Still waiting on SPI to hit that 50s. Now it is hitting. Let's see if it rejects from there. I will still be short biased as long as it's staying under this level here. I want it to stay under that level. As long as it stays under, I'm short biased on SPI today. So the level I'm talking about is here, guys. Yep. So that's where we're gonna right now is if it starts to reject from this area here as well, it's 43550s. There might be a chance for a short. I am looking at this with a short bias. Right, so that your break-even stop would have been triggered here. So only you managed to get one partial on it. It would have been one partial out. That's it. Now it's coming back to the same level it got rejected from, and there might be another chance here as well, guys. There might be another chance to short this. I want to see a rejection from that level. See if it does, then we might have another short here, guys. Now that's looking good. That's a rejection. That's a rejection. I'm gonna try, guys, for as soon as I say I'm gonna try, it drops down like 10 cents. Okay, it's coming back up. Alright, guys, I'm gonna try and take a short here, 48. Remember, guys, I started small. Okay, 48, and my stop is just over this level here, guys. Okay, so 48 and 78, let's say. So 30 cents. So we got a 30-cent stop on this. Just a bit of a chase, to be honest. It would have been nicer just over here somewhere. Right now would have been a better entry. But if it does break the recent highs, I'm just gonna wait for it to clearly break. I've got a mental stop. I'm not gonna put a hard stop yet, because at the moment it could just wick you out. Something like that could happen, and your stop gets taken out. I don't want that. I want to keep my mental stop. As long as it doesn't break and close above it, that's fine. So right now it's looking good. It is rejecting from 435.65s, and we want that continuation under 435.40s. Right, so SPI is trying there. It's trying to break that high there, and if it does break the whole thing, guys, 435.80s, and stays above it, then SPI is strong, and I'm gonna avoid shorting on it for a while. So right now it's looking like it wants to. What else do we see? Alright, SPI getting up to that level. Let's see, it is slowly rejecting from it. Yep, it's rejected from there for now. We'll see if this rejection holds, this level holds. If it's strong enough, it will hold, and that should be good for our shorts. I am still in it. A bit of a bad entry, to be honest, 435.48, but that's fine. SPI could move. I really wanted to move under 435s. If this trade was to be really successful, it has to move under 435s. And one of the other trades we missed was MTSL. So yeah, I was looking at it, but it never got back up close to 8s. Did give us a little bit of a, yeah, that would have been difficult though, to be honest. I might not have been able to take it even if I was watching it. See, the way it's trading right now on SPI, I just don't like it, because as soon as it starts to reject, it's getting bought back up. So it seems like it wants to break the recent highs, which might be which might be it for our trade short here. Still watching it. Yes, SPI is just at that highs. Very crucial time at the moment. It's It's a deciding area here, guys. Deciding area here. Let's see if that area holds or doesn't hold. That's gonna allow us to make our decisions going forward. So short SPY, guys, a bit late, 43548, and I've got my stop just over the recent highs on this level, just over that level. I want to make sure that SPY actually, if it's gonna break, it breaks and closes above it, these candles. I'm just not gonna get wicked out, just like these things could wick you out. So right now it's looking good. It's rejected from that level, really nice, but I just want that follow through. Oh wow, CARV, really nice area here, 29s. Again, CARV is extremely difficult to trade, guys, so I'll just leave that alone. So yes, the SPY seems like it's going to be a bit choppy. It hasn't really shown a clear direction yet, but looking at the daily, I'm still short biased on it, so I'm sticking to my short. As long as that area again holds, I'm good with that. Okay, SPY seems to be attacking that high again. Let's see. Alright, I am watching it closely, guys. If it does start to break out, I will come out of it. But I want to make sure that it's actually a real breakout instead of a wick. So just waiting on it, guys. SPY, waiting on SPY for this level. It's gonna either I feel like Monday, it being Monday, it's gonna be choppy a bit. It's gonna chop around a little bit, but if it does start to reject from there, I expect 435s getting taken out, and then we have a good trade. So we had quite a bit of movers today, huge movers like SGOC. Have a look at this, guys. This halt, and then third halt. Third halt is going down, which is not a good sign. Anybody's stuck on it, obviously at the moment they can't get out, and the panic will set in. So this is gonna drop down more and then probably go for another round, guys. The way it's trading is extremely strong, so don't be surprised if it goes $5 in few minutes after the halt, or $3-4. So if you are gonna trade something like this, you gotta be adjusting your position according to the move. Like, the volatility is huge on this, that's why I don't trade it. So SPY still in it, is nicely rejecting off of that area, but the only issue with this is it's getting higher and higher and attacking that high. We just don't want that. We want that area to be left alone. If it's strong enough, it should have rejected it nicely from there, and it should have never come back. So I'm a bit careful on this. And also space was massively down today. I was definitely watching this. I was mentioning, like, if this, after breaking 49s, if it did come back around that area, 49s, 49.10s, I would have taken a short, but it just never gave us a chance. And now I wouldn't take a short on it. It's just done its move, and maybe even looking to long this. 43 area is a nice really daily level. It's just bounced off of it. So if I was to take anything on space right now, it would be long, not a short. But I'll keep that on the chart. Still, SPI is it's just choppy, guys. It's just choppy. It's just not making its mind up. Right, so still waiting on SPI. Guys, as it is trading really tightly here, if it does start to break out of this area, we might not get the chance to get a good stop out. So 43580s is where I will put my stop, a hard stop this time, guys. So I am gonna bring my hard stop just over 43581. So it seems like it wants to break that, and if it does break it in this fashion, that means it's just strong, and shorts are a bit invalid at the moment, for me at least. That's how my setup is. NEGG, we were watching this. Yeah, it's just not for me. Not for me. NIO. NIO is looking good right now, guys. 45.40s and 6.70s, 30 cents. Right now it looks good for a short NIO, guys. NIO, if I can get in. For these, yep, 42s. Yep. Right here, shorted NIO 45.42, just a bit of a chase. It would have been nicer close to 50s, but your stop is 45.67s. I'm taking today, I'll be taking especially early on, small share sizes, guys. I'm gonna control the risk because Monday's one of those days, guys. So there we go. NIO short 45.42. You still have time to enter, by the way, and your stop is just over 45.67. So around 25 cents, guys. 25 cents. But when NIO moves, it does move, guys. So I don't have SPI. Yep, it's taken us out, guys. It's taken us out. This could still be a rejection from there, but I just can't keep with a trade like this. Even if it's a winner, I might have taken out early because it's just choppy. But at the moment, as it looks like, it wants to break out. So we'll keep an eye on that. Now, since SPI is breaking out, these stocks will be affected slightly. If SPI starts to run, this is going to bounce back as well, so that's not good for our shorts. So I am watching SPI on the side. Excuse me. So I do watch SPI on the side all the time. I have a chart that's always there. It never changes. So NIO is looking good. I had a bad entry, but if anybody hadn't taken at that time, you got much better entry. As I was saying, 45.50s, much better entry, and then your risk is like 15 cents. So sometimes it's good to actually wait. But this is looking good because that rejection, just this bounce couldn't take out the recent high. This and plus this big candle wash is actually showing me a good sign of weakness, which is good for us. Right. So what else are we looking at? So I expect a NIO to break the lows, 45s. I expect it to break 45s. That's when I'm going to start looking into taking partials. Right now we are at full risk. I mean, a lot of traders, especially a lot of system sellers, would tell you, okay, take your stop first partial here, and then they will say, okay, put your stop break even or things like that. Well, doing it that way, you are actually going into a really bad habit of taking profits too early, and you're averaging your profits in a negative way. So you know, yes, it will come out and take me out here, but I want to give the trade a chance as well, because I'm not taking a lot of trades. So when I do take it, I want to make sure I actually let it run and let it do its thing. This is what I mean, guys. I did mention here, guys, when it halted down, it's a dangerous area to be long. So it halted from 22 and then went down to 1930s. So that within split of a second, you couldn't do anything about it. You were stuck. If you bought that breakout here, you're like $5 down straight away. So these third halts can be really extremely dangerous. In fact, this stock itself is extremely dangerous. Have a look at this. Goes up, parabolics up to 25.30s and then comes down. We're talking, these are 1 minute candles, by the way, and in between we had halts, but still it's extremely volatile. So if you have no idea how to control risk on these, you shouldn't be even looking at it. Maybe I shouldn't even put these on my watch list. I do trade them on the side, but I will trade them one day when they're a bit quieter, like when they settle down a bit, because at the moment all you see is panic and some sort of manipulation as well. Alright guys, NIO looking good. NIO is looking good. We want this 45.11s to break, which it seems to be doing now, and we want 45s to break. This might turn out to be a good trade, guys. I have a feeling. And also I like the daily as well, guys. It tried to bounce, and it's this is basically the second potential red day for it. So if it does create a red day today, we might see a nice little move down today. Yes, that's what I'm hoping for. So I'm looking for at least like if it does go for a red, at least 44s might be, yes, might be the, yeah, 44s is a good area for a target. So there we go. 45s are getting hit right now. Could be a nice chance for a partial because it's 2-1 for us now. I'm gonna try and look to take partial 45.03s. I'm gonna wait for it, see what it does on 45s.
I will be very quick if it does start to reverse. 44, 98s, 99s, 97s, 97s. Alright, 98s. Guys, I'm taking some out 98s. I know it might be a bit early, but I need that. I need to bank in some. So here we go, guys. First partial already done. So we've got a really good trade running. Here we go, lovely. This, our stop comes back to break even now. Perfect stop area here because of this congestion area here. That's our support area, and we've got a good trade going for us. Let's go. This might be the trade that I take, and that's it. I leave because on Mondays I don't like to trade that long. It's kind of like one of those days where you gotta hit and run, basically. Just trying to find the right stock, get your nice entries, nice exits, and just run. So it seems like it wants to be that day, which I'm totally okay with. And if you have a look at SPI, guys, it's really nice to understand the price action and read the price action. Our exit on 43580s was a really nice exit. As you can see, it broke out and it's never, it did look back, but now it's quite strong, guys. So this SPI would have given you one trade, a successful trade, and one loser. So this probably would have been break even, maybe even a loser for you. But for me, because I took the second trade, which was the loser, for me definitely it's a red trade. I'm looking at 43550s to 43540 somethings to 80s. I'll say 35 cents loss there. But over here, guys, we've got a partial. 42. So that's we've got the 60 cents partial already on it. So 60 cents partial. So our winners will always be much far greater than our losers. By the way, this one we started out with like let me calculate the 67s to 42s, about 22 cents, 23 cents initial stop. So we risked 25 cents, and our first partial is actually 60 cents. I'm sorry, 60, not 60, 40 something cents, 45 cents. I'm wrong there. 45 cents against 22 cents. So 2 to 1. 2 to 1 first partial, and this could actually give us all the way to 44s. Hopefully along the way we'll take few more partials. That should give us much better average win. Doesn't look good. Let's have a look at our gappers, what they are doing. This is reversing, guys. MTSL is about to reverse. Boom, boom, boom. Actually, you know what? This 720, I wouldn't count that as a reversal. Not interested. Now, this one looks like, see, these areas are the ones where you want to take your trades on these moves, on these stocks. You see, nice little congestion here. Yeah, this area here, up and down, is all emotional. You want to be going in before this happens. So for example, here, you just want to be in before these crazy things happen on it. So as I said, you would have been here long, and you would have had a huge stop though on this, and then let it run. It could easily give you $2-3 in like a few minutes. So that's SGOC.
What is SPI doing here? SPI looks like a nice short here, guys. Right now might be a chase, but I think it's a good short, but I don't like it. TPST, a nice short around here, and I don't like it. Nope, not clean enough for me. Space. Wow, space is extremely weak. Ah, okay. Alright, I got it. Usually this does happen. Yep. But more opportunities for investors to pile in on it. Close to 40s. This might space might give us a nice little long today. A reversal long. I am watching this for a long, not for shorts today at all, unless it comes back up and recovers 50% of this move, or at least 30-40% of it. That's fine then, maybe. But right now I feel like there's a reversal here, so I'm watching space as well for a possible long. I'll let you know, guys, when I'm about to take it. But have a look at this NIO. NIO is our baby today, so we're almost hitting that 44.50s. If it does, I'm gonna take my second partial. I would like that 44.50s for my second partial. Lovely. Looking good. Come on, NIO, you can do this. You can do this. Oh, thank you. Thank you, scalper. Yeah, I'm also I count myself as a scalper as well. But I'm very stingy on exits. I don't take it that easily. Yeah, still waiting on NIO. Still waiting NIO. I feel like it might be a little bit of bounce here, and then it goes back. It might take a while for us to get that 44.50 if we ever get it. If it does, I will take my partial, guys. I will take my second partial near 44.50s. It could be 44.55s, 56, anything close to it. That's where we are at on NIO. Hi Chill, how's it going, man? It's been a while. Yeah, the entry was, let me show you, 45, 42s. My entry was 45, 42s, but
because I took it after this red, if you had taken it a bit later, you would have gotten much better entry. In fact, 45.50s. So you would have saved around 10 cents there. So this is what I'm looking for, at least. Ideally, it's fine if it does pull back to 45s, as long as it's rejecting off of that or it's holding. That's fine. I'm okay with that, because that's a healthy pullback. Something like this, that's a healthy pullback, and this going back to 45s is a healthy pullback. But as long as it's not coming back up and start breaking above 45s, in that case I will come out of this, because it's already tried that 45 area. If it starts to break that out, it just means that change of direction is due. So it could be a reversal. That doesn't mean that this stock is not going to go down. That probably means, or that could also mean that yes, it might come up all the way to our break even and take us out and then maybe come down. So I'm not going to take that chance. What I will do, however, is I'm going to put my stop just over 45.12s. Now, this way I'm locking in the remaining batch, locking in some profit again as well. So right now it's looking good. It's rejected off that 45. So our whatever we are planning for the trade is working just nice. So the thing about trading is, before I used to basically enter a trade and just not know where my stop would be and my profit targets would be, and then I would panic if it starts to go against me. I'd panic if it starts to go for me. Everything was a panic or too much excitement. But if you start to do it over and over and over and over again, then you start to get a bit of a neutral response to these moves. But as long as you have already set out a plan for it, a quick plan on what you're gonna do if it does certain things. So it's really good idea to have always what if scenarios. So if you have taken a trade, before you take a trade, the stop should always be in your head, where you're gonna put your stop, how much is the stop, and compared to the profit potential. So with this one, this is a really good example, because I entered here and stop was here. It's already known, and I wasn't looking to take out anything close to the bottom, because the trade was, if it did broke, it has to break the bottom, the previous low, and then gets close to 45s. That's where I was going to take. I got a better fill. So yes, everything basically is laid out in the head. If you can't do that in your head, then you should do it with a piece of paper. You start with that. That's how I started for a long time. In fact, I used to write, and that does mean, yes, I do miss a few trades that are fast, but that also saves you from a lot of whipsaws as well. Yeah, get used to this whole planning thing. Just plan. Make sure you understand every scenario, and you're going to be able to deal with it. So that's my 2 cents on risk management and entering a trade. There we go, NIO. Let's go. Time for another partial. I'm waiting for the 50s. I'm waiting for the 50s there. Just a little bit early, still early. 50s, it went to 60s. Okay, I'm just gonna wait on it. If it does get close to 50s, I'll be fine. Yeah, scalper, can I share my setup that I took NIO on this trade? It's I'm not gonna say I don't want to share the setup, but not right now, scalper, not right now, because even if I share my setups, you probably wouldn't understand, and you're gonna go out there and trying to sort of replicate. It's not as simple as that, scalper. There's a lot of things behind it. It's not like even if I were to write it down for you, you probably wouldn't take it the way I take it. So the idea here is I am gonna be taking these trades constantly, and then once you guys start to see a trend, once you guys start to understand a little bit about how I trade, that's when I'm gonna start to slowly start to expand on the system itself. So don't worry, it will be, you will get it slowly you will understand. In fact, once you get it, then you'll be able to trade it, the way I would like you to trade. So yeah, just take your time, be patient a little bit. We will get there. For the moment, enjoy the show. I mean, my indicators, my whatever you see out here is clearly, everything is clear, guys. There's nothing hidden about it. This is 20. I explained it before as well. This is 20 EMA. That's our VWAP. Then we have 200 EMA. It is clear. I've explained this so many times on the live stream. And if you do ask me specifically about certain indicators, I will go into it. This, what you see here, guys, is a pivot point. There's no magic indicator here. This line here is a daily level, right? So everything is quite transparent, guys. You can ask me anything about whatever you see on the screen. I will explain it to the best of my knowledge. So still waiting on NEO for my second partial. It almost hit it. If it had gone down to 44.55, I would have taken my second partial, but it didn't. But with our trailing stop being at 45.11.12s, we will still lock in some from 45.40s. So we are actually on the driving seat on this. Looking good. If you have any questions, guys, fire away. Don't be shy.
Thanks, Scalper. Means a lot. Yeah, it's trade management is one of the most important things in trading. It is extremely, I can't stress it enough, it's extremely important. And it's not just I know trade management. You have to have tested whatever you're using for a long period of time and come up with a trade management of your own, as long as that's just not as long as it's realistic. So mine comes from years of basically gathering data and coming up with a result that's suitable for me. Some people might actually have really nice nice results from one in, one out. You know, that could be something for them. But for me, I feel like, you know, if I do take normally good, I tend to wait for good trades, and when the trade works out, it does give me at least two potential partials. And when I have my partials, I can relax. I don't have to worry about it, and it's just so much stress free for me. I find it much easier than having my whole position in and then waiting for that exit. It plays with my FOMO emotions and all that jazz. So yeah, the way I right now, I don't like the way it's NIO is bouncing off again. We consider that 45 level to be our line in the sand kind of thing. So if it does start to break above 45 and start trading above it, our stop is already there, right here. So we don't mind getting stopped out, guys, don't worry. That's fine. This might just go and stop us out and come back and do whatever exactly what we were planning, but that just doesn't mean that I'm gonna close my eyes to the price action right now, which is basically, it might be a reversal, and we see some volume coming in, not huge, but still, you know, breaking that level that we put our stop on. So yeah, I'm happy with that stop. If I do get stopped out, we've got a good runner. We've got a good winner here. Still watching the level 2 on NEO. If it does start to reverse off of the 45, then our stop is actually very valid. It's a good area. If it does start to reverse as well, then I might actually add, but it seems like it wouldn't, because it's already broken that, and there we go. It's gonna take us out 45.12s. I'm watching the level 2, guys, to come out of this. I'm waiting for it to. No, it hasn't. So I'm still in it, guys. I'm still waiting for the 45.12s to get taken out. Now it's coming back up. Let's see if it's if it wants to take that out. So what I mean by that is this here, guys. 45.12s needs to get taken out. So it needs to close above it, guys. So if it doesn't close above it, then I'm still in it.
So if it does start to break down below 45s, I will add to it just another 25%, and then keep my stop as it is right now. $45.12s. Still waiting on that level. So it's rejecting nicely. It might be a good add point here. I'm looking at it. 98. So guys, I've added around 98. I've added a 25% more on this. Took some off here, but added back here. So at the moment I'm running full position on it, and my stop is still here, guys. 45.12s, just on the break of this recent high. So that's fine. I'm not going to lose anything on it, just a few cents. But remember, guys, we are already running a winner here. So this is why you have a stop, guys. Look at this. That was my stop. Once it broke that, I mean, some people will just hold on to hope, hoping that, you know, it'll come down. It might never come down. That's why you have stop, so that you don't kill your account in one trade. I've done that in the past, so I know how it feels. So yeah, SPI is just strong, extremely strong. But this also means that there will be quite a few opportunities on SPI for the next few days. So definitely I will have this watch on my watch, SPI, for a few days now. And space, as I was mentioning, guys, maybe a reversal is due. A reversal might be due now if it does break over 44.20s. 44.20s might be a good long here, guys. Actually, 44.20s, and then we have our stop 43.30s. That's huge stop, guys. Around $1 though. $1 for 40s, 43.60s. Actually, you could put it under 43.60s. 45. Nah, the safer option is 43.40s. So your risk, I'm trying to get this. So your risk is from 44, yeah, this much. So we're looking at 44.25s to 45.40s. That's $1 risk, guys. That's $1 risk. If you're if you want to take it, adjust your position. It's just I'm long biased on it. We're out on NIO, guys. NIO is out, by the way. Here we go. NIO got out last portion with this little ad, so not much, but still a good winner, guys. Nice little winner. So we're fully out on NIO with a good winner. That's why on space, that's why I said to wait for the break of recent high 44.20s. It's just gonna chop around. Even if it does break, it might come back and chop you out. But it's still worth a few shots over 44.20s for long. We got 44.20s, 45s, and up to VWAP 45, 60s, 50s. So quite a bit of room. Let's have a look. NIO, that's done. SPI keeps climbing up. CARV has just gone crazy down. So is NEGG. What about the gappers? Gappers just faded all day. This thing is calming down. This, guys, we keep an eye on this. SGOC, guys, SGOC, keep an eye on this, because if it starts to break that 21 with a good volume, that's the secret here, guys. With a good volume, you want to jump in on it, maybe long over 21s, but we want to see the volume coming in. This is not good. These volumes not good. We want to see this. Let's stay slipping volume. So if it does come, there's a good long here, and then maybe even long over 22s. So entry, add. Yeah, so there's a potential on this one, guys, with a stop, by the way, 1950s under 1940s. There it goes. It's about to go. 1940s. It's about to go. I'm looking at it, guys. I'm looking to long it. So I managed to get 2106, guys, on that break. 2106. This one I want to see quick reaction, guys. I want to see quick reaction, and I don't want to get I don't want this to actually come back to my entry. So I will be putting my stop just under 2019. Bit tight on it. But that's fine. It's looking good. It's looking good. Maybe partial is due. I'm looking for a partial, guys. 2260s, 2260s. Yep, 2260s. I took a quick partial, guys, because I know these things can move very, very fast. So I need to be really fast with it. 2260s. There we go. Lovely. That's a trade. And putting the stop to break even, just under break even. Alright, guys, so I have put my stop to break even now. If it does come back and gets a bit choppy, then I have got a bit of a safe zone there. So I've locked in a really good partial here. First partial, really good exit, by the way, and entry was good as well, very good entry. Stop back up to break even instantly as it started to work, and over 23 as well, guys. 23 over 23 could be an add point, but it's a bit too late. Over 22 was definitely an add point, but 23 could be a just a bit too risky. So I'm gonna keep my 50% on it and then let it run. I'm just gonna let it run, guys. So still waiting on this previous highs to get taken out. 23s. I want those 23s. If it does take 23s out, guys, we might have a really good runner here.
So I'm hoping this breaks 23s. So yeah, looking good, guys. Really good partial, a really good entry. I'm happy with this trade. And this is what I was talking about, guys. You see the volume coming in? Yep, the volume came in. That's a confirmation for us that yep, we are in the right trade. It's looking good. It's extremely looking good. 23.15s, 25s. Yes, come on, let's go. Let's go. Give me 24s. Give me 24s. Yep, it's about to give me. Yep. 23.80s, 89s, 90s. Yes, 24s. 24s, 24.10s. Yes, come on, 24.17s, 20s, 30s, 40s. I'm taking some out. 40s, guys. 40s. Took some out. Around right at the top. Let me check what entry I had on that. Around 35s. Around 35s, guys. Ooh, yes. What an exit. What an exit. That's so good. Alright, I think this is it. This is it for today, guys. I am done. Even if it does come back and takes me out on my break even, I've got like 15%, 20% left on this. So I am yes. So this was a really good trade, guys. This is the trade of the day. I still think if it does come back up to 24s, it will try to go and break the previous highs. So it could be a really good short squeeze today, as it's been doing for the past 2 days with today. So yes, on Friday as well it's done that. So the possibility is there. And stop on break even. Let's make sure that this, yeah, we've got a really good trade here. Yeah, man, yeah, let's go for another round. Break those 24s. This is turning out to be an amazing trade. Really good trade. Thanks, Copper. Yeah, it was a nice trade, wasn't it? It was a nice trade. I mean, any of my trades that gets 2 partials is always a good trade. And especially this one, we've got like entry 21s, and we've got the second partial on 24.20s, 40s, close to 35, somewhere right at the top basically. What was the high on this candle? Right, let me check on my platform here. So I managed to get out 24.35s. Yeah, actually it went all the way to 24, around 40s, 24.40. I thought I got a 24.40s. Might have been spread. Yeah, around 35s basically. So yeah, amazing exits on this. Amazing. The first one, second one right at the top. Beautiful. And I'm waiting for the 24s to break again. There might be another opportunity for another partial. And once it gives me, I might be I might just be done. 25s. But I have a feeling if it does come back up to 25s, that's not good. See guys, that's not good. Going up to 24s and rejecting like that. And if this closes, this candle closes red, coming off of that 24, I'm gonna be a bit edgy on this. I probably will be a bit careful, start putting my stop a bit higher so I can lock in some more.
right now I don't want to do that too much. I'm just gonna put it under 2170s, 80s, just under 22 basically. But now I'm seeing a bit of a momentum going towards 24. Some volume coming in, which is a good sign. This could be another entry actually, guys, for a momentum long. But I don't want to. It's just too high up on the chart, guys. I don't want to add here. But the add point is definitely here over 24. If it does go over 24, but it's not. See, this is not good. Rejection from that. It's never a good idea. Right, guys, this is not looking good. Well, obviously I'm not too worried about it because that's my stop, and I've already taken whatever I need to take from it, as much as I could. So I'm fine. I'm fine leaving my stop here, my entry here. So if you're to look at it, guys, this is what we traded. Initial risk was under 20, but that was for a brief time, guys. So we had, sorry, what was that? So this was our risk, right? And this was our profit. So risk R, and this is profit, guys. There you go. So as you can see, the difference between those two, huge. That's what we want to do. But then again, I have to be honest with this one. This wasn't actually the initial risk. It was under 2020, so it was much less than what I showed you guys. It was much smaller. So really good risk to reward trade. This right here, I'm not too happy. It's gonna take me out. It's gonna take my stop out, but I will still leave some room because it's only like 15% of my position. Did you guys manage to catch? Any of you guys managed to catch it? Scalper, are you trading? You catch it? $21.80s, guys. I want to take it out $21.80s. So as it hits 21.80, I will be out for my last partial. That's okay, scalper, don't worry. There will be plenty of chances. Don't worry. Just stick around. You don't have to take every trade I take, but once you get used to how I trade, then yeah, you can take trades with me. Lovely. 21.80s my stop. I raised it up to 21.80s right here, guys. 80s. What can I not? There you go. So 21.80s, I'm still in it for the last partial. This candle looks like it went to 21.80s, but it never took me out. Maybe because I was under 21.80s. We must stop at 21.80s, 21.75s, 80s. That's a really good area coming back. So if you have a look at this, Look at this, guys. This was a first rejection, right? Let's call it a resistance. Breaks above it, comes back, retest that as a support, goes, and comes back again, guys, right? Touches it and then goes. Now these things can be like, I mean, this, like, look, you just want to put your stop just right under it. If you want it to really, oh wow, okay, it's looking really good, guys, really good. 25s. I just don't have enough to take anything out. Like, if I take anything, that'll be it for the trade, guys. Which I don't want. I want to see this. If it does run, if it does do a short squeeze, I want to be in it, even if it's 10% left or 15%. So this one, I am going to be a bit patient. I'm going to put my stop just under 22s, below this low here, guys, below this low. So I'm going to be patient with this, guys, and I'll keep my 15% as a runner, guys. So that's the end. Probably that's the end of today's trading. I'm gonna keep an eye on this on the side, and I might update you later on this, guys, on my last exit. Chances are I will exit it if it does start to run over the previous highs, with some momentum. But if it starts to hang around here as well, if it's starting to take its time, then I'll exit that as well. So right now it's looking really good. It's looking really good, guys. We have a really good runner. See, that's the fact that it's actually trying to hit that 25 and bringing in some volume there. That means there's a lot of short sellers there, which actually means that if 25 breaks, then we have panic sets in, because we have short sellers trying to short it at 25, 24s. We have short sellers probably traded at 21s, 22s that are stuck. So once they start to panic, more buyers come in, more buying happens, and we've got good to go. This is gonna take 25s out. I feel like it wants to take 25s out. Just need that volume to come in, that's all. Very interesting. Oh, there it goes. There it goes. I really want to put a level 2 so we can keep an eye on. It's really nice to keep an eye on that. Where's my level 2s? Let's forget about the SPI for the moment here, and we'll put level 2 here. Perfect. Let's watch that. 56s, 57s. Alright, let's go. Let's go. No, this is. What is. No, that's SPI. What is SPI? The hell? I was thinking. Okay. We're good. 2450s. Right, 25s. We gotta hit those 25s. Let's go. 26. Whoa! Yes! 26. Let's go! Shit! $1 spike. It literally jumped from 25 to 26. Freaking hell. Yes, yes. Halt. Halt, 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 halt. 26.66 is halting. It's gotta halt. Yep, yep. It's halted. Guaranteed it's halt. It has halted. Boom. Boom. Although I know it's 15%. 15% from here. 15%. Usually it's like 150 shares for me. 15% of it, because I like to trade in thousands, around 1,000 shares. But even if it's 100 shares from 21s to 26s, guys, whew, we've got
freaking $5.50, $5.50 on my last runner. It showed me around 600-700. Let me check. Over $600 on my last runner. So there you go, guys. That's the advantage of basically waiting and having that runner, because that runner, especially depending on the stock, though, you can't just keep on blindly leaving runners. They should be in a potential to actually for a runner. I'm just trying to figure out what I'm gonna do after it opens from the hold, because if it does open, I'm looking at I'm seeing 35s. Yeah, scalper, you missed out, man. You missed that trade. Yeah, don't worry about it. I mean, I know it's easy to say, but you know, you missed big time. I gotta be honest. So next time, trying to stick to the alert. But anyways, you're new, so you will get used to the room. Don't worry. We'll have plenty of this, hopefully. Alright, guys. So we're still waiting for the hold to open. I've got my 15% position remaining on this hold, and I've got already taken 1-2 partials, and I'm waiting for my third and final partial to take out. After it unholds, I want to see how it reacts, and then I might decide to take everything off, because I have my stop right here and I can't move it up unless if it's under 24. Actually, you know what, I'm gonna put my stop under 24, just under 24, guys, and 23.70s. So remember, guys, this is where I'm moving here on my main platform. I am actually having separate sort of ways to adjust and move my stops. This is for the visual purposes of for the viewers. So that's why we have these lines. This is our stop. This was our main entry, with initial stop being here. As soon as we entered, boom, boom, first exit in a minute or two. Straight away, a stop was moved to break even, just under break even, and then second partial, and then we had our stop very close to be taken out here, under this level here, this low, 21.70s, around I would say 75, something like that. And then we had this move. This was the move we were waiting for. I was mentioning earlier, 25s. If it does break 25s, guys, you know that panic that from 25 to 26, I just didn't see anything on level 2. I just jumped instantly from 25. $1 move, guys. Why? Because panic set in, and everybody tried to bail out. They couldn't. So there were a lot of buyers, no sellers at all, and it just went straight to 26. You know, it's incredible to see how these things work out. But you know, obviously, I don't want to be in the short sellers' shoes at the moment. Unfortunately, there might be a lot of people stuck in it. It's a really bad position to be in. But I mean, this is, you know, it's giving you clear signs of, oh, there you go, it's open, guys. Okay, at least I've got my stop under 24. If it does start to run down, which it might, because I had expected this hold to be actually opening a bit higher. It's fine if it does take 24s as well. Still, I've got my really good sort of exit on it. I'm still waiting on this bad boy. So
as soon as halted, there was a lot of look at that volume. Look at that volume. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Okay, that initial sort of whipsaw might have just been a profit taking, a lot of profit taking after the halt. So we're waiting for another move up, guys. Let's go. Let's go. 27s. Let's go. 28s. 28s. Come on, let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go, baby. 28s. Yep. Yep. My stop goes under 24 20s, guys. Yes, I want that to get taken out. 27, 28, 28. Come on. 28 needs to get taken out. 28. I'm watching the level 2 as well, guys. As you can see, just going up and up. 27, 50s, 60s, 40s. Hard to catch up. But yeah, I want those 28s to break in. 28s get broken and we're good. I'm really tempted to take it here, guys. I'm really tempted to take it just close to 27s, 28s. But one part of me is saying that you've got only 15% left. Already your stop is on the second partial area. Just leave it. Just leave it, because it could be one of those crazy runners. If it does, then you could just say that, yeah, you were in it. But that's not how I trade. That's not how I trade, guys. No, the moment I start thinking about that, then I should be getting out, honestly. So guys, I am gonna start it. When I say that, it's actually not giving me a chance to take out. Okay, it might now. Right, guys, I'm looking to get out of this. 2640s. Come on, give me 30s, 30s. 2630s. Yeah, I'm out. Okay, guys, all out. 2630s. Boom. I know it might be early. I know it's gonna move higher and higher after this. But when I start to think about, sorry, my exit would be this color, wouldn't it? Yeah. So I'm out fully 2660s. I feel like it will go for another round and it will be a crazy one. But I just, when I start to think like that, then my psychologically I get messed up a little bit. So that's why I have taken this out, so that I don't get into a really bad habit. So it was nevertheless, it was a great trade, guys. I will care what it does after this. If it starts to break 28 and halts again, obviously I'm gonna feel a bit like why, but I'm happy. I'm really happy with the decision making on this. I'm very happy with it. So let's recap. To recap on this trade, so SGOC was gapping up huge. We were looking at from 985s to basically 17s, right? 985s to 17s, right? Almost 100% gap basically from yesterday. And yesterday it actually moved from 230s to all the way to 18s and came back and finished at closed at 10s, close to 980s. So huge momentum behind this, guys, huge. And today was the second day for it. And initially I said, and I was talking on the stream as well, guys, no way I'm gonna trade it here, guys. No way. I want to make sure this settles down, make sure I see some sort of a price action that shows me, yes, it's nice and quiet now, spreads have tightened, it's trading nicely in a tight range, then I will look to long it. So as I was watching this area was getting created nicely, very nice tight area after this move. So I started watching it here, guys, right here, just few bars before it, and I said, if the volume starts to pick up, then that 21 is gonna break out. So 21 area starts to break, then I'm gonna take it. As soon as it starts to even before starting to break, it showed me a sign of strength with the volume, guys, and then that was my entry, 21, I believe 2106 or something like that. A very good entry, actually. 2106 was the entry, and then next bar gave me the first exit, 2270s. I believe it was 2270 something. I'll have to check it, but anyway, right here somewhere I took my first partial, and then second partial, 2430s, right at the top. I think I top ticked this one, and in fact that one as well. I think I top ticked. So two partials top ticked, which is amazing. And then I left the other one, the last batch, to run. We lifted our stop closer and closer to each swing lows. So each swing lows, and then we got right exited fully here. The reason why I exited here is because I was getting into a mental state of where I was thinking, oh, this is going to be one of those traditional once in a year move where it will just keep on doing as it's doing now. I was right, but when I feel like I get into these kind of sort of emotions, I tend to be not thinking straight. So that's why I actually took it out here, because I don't want to get into the bad habit of thinking what it might do instead of seeing what it actually is doing right now. That's why I took everything off here. So beautiful, excellent trade. This might actually be my trade of the week, which it is, and trade of the day. Hopefully we will get more of these. I'm done, guys. I don't need to do anything from the entry to the last exit. Let's have a look. 21s to 26. Let's say 26 30s. $5. Yep, $5. Just over $5, guys. Even if you had 100 share here, that's 500. I trade in thousands, so I'm happy. Happy bunny. Anyways, guys, that's it for the day. I wish you best of luck, and if you do watch the video, guys, don't forget to like, subscribe, as usual. You know the drill. If you wanna watch me trade live in action, and it's complete, trust me, it's completely different to when I actually trade it, and when it starts to unfold, it's just amazing. In hindsight, it just looks okay, well, yeah, and it just doesn't look that interesting. But you know, come and join us in the live room, live stream, and yeah, we'll wait for you in the live stream, guys. It's I was gonna say something, but I forgot, but I might in the video later on. Anyways, take it easy, guys. Lovely trade. Actually, you know what, let me go through my other trade as well. Right, so I'm just gonna make it short. Our NEO trade. So we took a short here, and our stop initially was there, just over that bar that I took in. I did mention that I was a bit like I chased it a little bit, but there was a much better opportunity, 10 cents cheaper, in fact 10 cents better price for a short. So so the entry was around 45.40s. So the entry 45.40 something, I took it in.
and I had my initial stop here. The first partial got under 45s. I was going to take it before, but this wash happened, so I took it after, like 44.95, something like that. So our first partial was exactly double the amount of our risk, so that was really nice. And then it started to unfold and started to bounce back, but 25s were sorry 45s were holding here. So I decided to add a little bit here. Whatever I've taken here, I decided to add here. But the reason why I added was, if 45s hold, we might get another wash down to 44.50s at least. So because I had my stop right over the previous bar, just over 44, 45, 11s, 12s, my risk was very tight on the last one. That's why I took this. It took us out on the last batch, but we still had good runner on the last as well. So this was a really kind of like a 2-to-1 trade, 1.5 to 1. So lovely trade on NIO as well. Right, that's the recap of the NIO trade, guys. And also we took SPI. I took SPI here, guys. This trade I missed. I did mention it, guys. There was a short here, but it happened so quickly. As I was explaining, it just started to run. I was talking about it after this bar performed on that level. When I was talking about shorting it right under the pin bar there, the hammer or shooting star, whatever you want to call it, it just started to break down. Just didn't have the time to take it, but I did alert it. That would have given us one partial and then the rest on break even. I did try to short it here, guys, with a loser here, just on the breakout. So only one loser on SPI and two winners, two really good winners compared to a loser in SPI. So not bad, not too bad, not too shabby, because I'm happy with the day, how it turned out, and hopefully it continues. Any questions, leave in the comments. Anything you want me to cover, guys. Just remember, guys, we are taking these kind of trades every day, day in, day out, and I am alerting them as I go along. And join me if you wanna, even if you don't want to trade my alerts. It's good to join up, talk about other things that we might have in common. So yeah, see you guys in the stream, and don't forget to sub, so you can be alerted when I have videos going and live streaming. Take it easy, guys. Have a good one. Stay safe. Cheers.